morning. We are starting our day in what has become our favorite way these last 2 weeks, and that is down by the Gunnison River on the campground where we have been staying at. Private walkway. It's a big grassy area. There's a little trail right by this gorgeous river. It has become one of our favorite ways to start the day, and our second favorite way is to go to the park. So there's a park right around the corner that we love visiting that has a lake and river walk, and since it's our last day here, I thought it'd be fun to bring you along on a little bit of a special morning. We're gonna make our last day here special. We've spent 2 weeks here, and I've buckled down, and I've gotten that big project that we talked about under control and pretty much ready to go. So I feel like we're ready to move on from the luxury of a campground back to a hip camp. This one has a lot of really good reviews and recent ones, so fingers crossed that turns out well. We're gonna head back over the pass for that tomorrow. So let's head back, grab the car, and let's go to the park. We have been staying in Delta, Colorado for the last 2 weeks, and this is their Confluence Park, which is actually walkable from our campground. However, today we are headed somewhere special afterwards, so we drove over. There's a river walk, there's a lake walk, there are gazebos and picnic tables, and this has just been one of our favorite ways to start the morning. It's so quiet, peaceful, there's a nip in the air, it's a little chilly still in the morning, and we absolutely have just fallen in love with not just this park, but this town. Honestly, Delta, Colorado was not on our radar, but if you remember, our hip camp fell through. We came over the pass, and honestly, I have just fallen in love with the people, the scenery here, and we've had a lot of access, as you saw by headed to Aspen. We have a lot of access to just really cool places from here. So we will be back to Delta. We're sad to leave today, but that's why we're making this morning special, right, Boo? So we're gonna keep walking, and we'll bring you along, show you around the park, and then our special treat afterwards. Right, Boo? Delta also has some of the most amazing trees. This one behind me, one of the kind that I like. I'll show you some of the big ones at the campground. They are wild. Apparently they're actually a weed, but they are really beautiful trees. And I guess maybe I feel like I'm extra special, like interested, because I come from a place that doesn't have a lot of trees. You know, we have saguaros. I mean, we have trees, but not like big, epic, grand ones like these. It feels very southern and old school in Colorado. It's been really nice because that walkway actually goes all the way around the park. And our morning runs, we can easily get like 4 miles from the campground around and back. And it's just a beautiful, peaceful, calming run. But today we didn't have time for that much because it is a work day, and I was a little slow this morning, taking it slow. It's been a busy week. I worked late last night. We're just moving a little slow, okay guys? So what do we do when we move slow? We go get coffee. So let's go get coffee. We're at Rise and Shine Fuel, which is the coffee shop right around the corner, and oh my god, it is so good. Their caramel lattes are so amazing, and they give dogs pup cups in the cutest little cups ever, and it just makes my heart happy. I told myself I wasn't gonna get a lot of coffees out, but I found this place. This is only the third time, and this is a special time because we're leaving. So you gotta come, right? Right? Yeah. Caramel lattes for the win. Pup cups and the cutest little cups. Hold on, you gotta wait though, bud, because I have people behind me. So mucho wait though. Musto wait though. Katya. No, I'm just eyeing. There's literally no cars. It's just a hard thing to get out of. Kid loves Hibbles whipped cream so freaking much, and I'm going to keep these tiny solo cups because they make my heart happy.
Begin by getting grounded in your body.
Every morning, this has become our go-to meditation, journaling, devotional spot. Drinking the coffee, I tend to end up here in the evening as well. There's just something so calming about being by the river. And then the phones don't do it justice, or my camera and my phone. I don't have a good camera. They don't do it justice, but you can see the San Juans from here. And I've gotten to watch like the snow melt because it's been quite a hot week here. So I've got to watch the snow melt, and the Gunnison River kind of overflowed and now it's settling back down. It's just been a really, really amazing place to spend the morning. And as you can see, even Feeny gets into the meditation vibe. He brings his little stuffy over here, and throughout meditation and journaling time, he kind of sinks deeper into sleep and just relaxation. And it's been a really great way to start the day. Like, I don't even really open my cell phone other than to take photos or turn on music or to do my workout, because I use an app till work starts, which has just been just a great way to put space in the morning. So it was really funny though. For a couple of days there was a guy staying here who was like the only other early morning person, and I kept like playing this game of beat him to the gazebo, because he liked to come out to the gazebo with his coffee, and I felt kind of bad because like I was trying to like purposely beat him so that I could get my spot. He got me a couple of days, so he got to enjoy it a couple of days as well. But such a beautiful spot. I'm definitely gonna miss this. Yeah, this is turning into like a really sappy I'm gonna miss Delta. Wow. For a town that wasn't on my radar, I sure fell in love. But we need to get to work. But first, before everybody wakes up and before the harsh light of day, I wanna actually just show you around the little campground where we're staying, because it's adorable and I really think you should stop by. So we ended up at the Riverwood Motel and RV Park for 2 weeks after our hip camp fell through. And partially why we ended up here was just their staff was so kind, because I was like panic calling places, trying to find a place to hang out for 2 weeks. And Monique here was so kind, and she calmed me down, and she's like, we've got you. And then it just always continued since I've been here. Everyone on their staff has been absolutely amazing. Evan, the owner, Mark, the landscaper, there's a new maintenance supervisor, David. They've all just been the kindest, most awesome people. So that tells me that that wasn't a fluke, because I hear them talking to other people as well here, and they know their tenants by name. So it's a absolute fantastic spot. It is right by the road, so sorry for the road noise. It calms down at night, and honestly, you kind of block it out after a while. But yeah, let me just show you around this gorgeous property. So So obviously, like the name implies, there is a hotel on site, and it's super cute, and it has, like, every little room has its own patio. The ones on the front obviously face the road, but the ones on the back have a river view, and it's a great view. They have their own Adirondack chairs, their own little yard. Would be great for traveling with dogs, and it's just a really lush, gorgeous property as well, so very calming and relaxing. I am a sucker for flowers. I love flowers. I do not necessarily have a flower green thumb. I can keep a plant alive, but not necessarily flowers. But whoever planted this and put this in, beautiful. All right, so that is the front office. That's where you check in. Once you come in, you drive past the hotel, you have my site. We're the very first site, which thank you, Monique, for upgrading me to. She gave me a much easier to back into, much shadier site. And even though it faces the hotel, everybody is very kind, waves. I like meeting new people, and it still feels very private because it's not a super busy place. What I really like, if you walk from my site, you are right at the river. So that walk is what we did earlier, that little gazebo with the walk. That was what we started out the video in. And then me and Feeny are tangled, so we're gonna do a little dance here. But if you continue around the fence, this is where we just left a little bit ago. You have several different types of accommodations here. They actually have long-term rentals, short-term rentals. It seems like a lot of people who are in this campground, there's 24 sites. It does seem like quite a few of them work throughout the day. So they leave, maybe agricultural work or just local work, and then they come back. So this is a really cool place if you want a long-term stay, because not a lot of RV parks allow that. So the person who came into the site next to me, she's staying until the fall. So really cool place to just kind of hunker down. I'm actually thinking of coming back in the fall and maybe spending a month or two here and exploring more, because you're on the other side of the pass. When I say the pass, I mean Silverton, like San Juan, just San Juan's, just because that's where I tend to stay. So you're on the other side, so you're closer to Aspen and Breckenridge, and Idaho Springs even is only like a 4-hour drive from here. So a really cool base camp from this spot. And because it's so peaceful, safe, and quiet here, I feel like I could comfortably stay here for a month at a time. We've had a slow morning. It is now time to get to work. So I'm gonna get everything set up, get this girl opened up and ready to go. Mark, the landscaper, is so polite. There's sprinklers around my site, and he's forever like trying to like not have them on when I'm around, and I'm like, it's fine, like water the grass. Fiends loves the grass. So again, just super kind here. I love everybody. They're the nicest. And again, I'm gonna miss this place. Okay, I gotta go to work.
I think my laptop doesn't want to work today. I'm having lots of issues, even getting it running, so. After yesterday, I have a very big program launch going on, and yesterday I worked 8 straight hours on invites. I worked from 7 a.m. to about 7:30 p.m. So I think she's just tired, and you know, she's like, let's take the day off. But sadly, I have to double check all of those invites now. Very, very large deployment, so.
As I mentioned earlier, it has been an incredibly hot week. The first week I was here, it wasn't so bad. Well, actually, it wasn't bad at all. It was in like the 80s, so it was great. But today is 97, so we have come down to where the river used to be. This used to be a walkway, and we throw the stick. So this actually was a lot higher. Earlier this week, it's been crazy. Sorry, you guys are like probably getting seasick here. So it's been crazy to watch the river go down, but it's very muddy everywhere you can get into the river. So I just kind of squat, cool myself off, let him cool off. We don't smell the best after this, but we sure feel a lot better. And there's showers, so that's all that matters, right? Whew. Oh yeah, that helps. Get the shorts nice and wet, so then when I walk back, they dry and I cool off a little. 10 out of 10. Stuck. My Tevas are so old that they come unvelcroed. So I kind of almost lost them in the mud several times. But maybe I need to get a new pair of water Tevas, maybe. Pretty big windstorm blowing in, so we are taking a little bit of a break from work and just reassuring the fiends all is well. I try not to like coddle on things he's afraid of, but I just try to be there as kind of comfort, like rub his chest, let him kind of process it. But yeah, that's the downside of living basically in a outdoor tent for the day. If he really wanted to, he'd go in the camper, which he feels really safe in the camper. So I think it's not super bad, it just kind of came out of nowhere, so I think it kind of shocked us a little bit. But I can already see blue skies, so hopefully it's quick, fast, and in a hurry. Time to do some pre-run errands. We just filled up the tank, topped her off with gas so we don't have to do it in the morning. And then, you know, I'm trying to be smart about lightening my load when I haul. And so I didn't grocery shop because on the way here, I made the stupid mistake of grocery shopping on the way, like before I came. And so I had a heavy haul over those passes. So we're not doing that again, but that means I have a protein shake and creamer. And that's it. That's all I got. And that's for tomorrow. So guess I have to get pizza. He doesn't have a problem with it. But actually this is the first time I've eaten out today out this week, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm at AJ's Pizza, which has some really good reviews. So I'm gonna go grab the pie and then we'll head back to camp. I know that clip where I took down the awning room and the wind looked dumb. I know it looked dumb. And I don't know why I shared it, because I did. But the wind has picked up. It was supposed to pick up around 6, so it's a little bit early. I tried to take what I thought was going to be the lull and go do my errands, but the wind is insane, so hopefully my chairs and the stuff that's remaining out is okay. I've only been gone 15 minutes, so hopefully we're good.
What does it say?
An old friend is in danger, only if you can save him.
We made it back, and it's toasty out here, so we're just gonna eat in the wind. At least it cools it off, right? Motto when you live outside is it is what it is. So this is pepperoni, green chili, and cream cheese. Oh my god. That is a really good combo. A really unique combo. I've never seen that on the menu. Called the San Juan, AJ's Pizzeria in Delta. They also have batting cages and a putt-putt course. I got a cheese pool, guys. What the hell of a cheese pool. Perfect way to end my time in Delta. All right, it's shower time, but I'm not gonna take you with me because that would be strange. But I did want to highlight that I'm able to take Fiends in the shower room with me, which is really nice because sometimes in certain campgrounds I can't use the shower room if it's like too hot to leave Fiends hanging out in the car or in the camper. So it's really nice. And they're just like, just lock the door and be quick, and somebody knocks, just tell them you'll be a minute. So I think it's small enough that you can do that. And I don't always lock the door. Fiends actually like will just sit in the stall with me really well, so it works. But I'm going to go take my last like real good shower for a week. Okay.
Get to see how I do my curls because I forgot to film an outro. We had a cat join us and that was fun. But otherwise, we've just been chilling, relaxing. We took everything else down. So we are ready to go. Just gotta do the final pack up in the morning, hitch her up, and we are headed back across the pass. We are not going the way we came. We're taking a roundabout way that is longer in mileage but way less spicy in elevation, so should actually be less than it was coming out here because we are just slow. Not only because my vehicle is a little slower on the ups, but also just because it's terrifying in the best way, the I feel alive way. But we are just enjoying a nice chill evening, and I'm gonna watch some Jeff Peltier on YouTube. Hope the cat doesn't come back again because I have the door open. And yeah, we will be leaving our little Delta home. Our little Delta home. Yeah, I know. It's a little warm. It's a little spicy today, so I'm looking forward to getting into cooler temperatures. But anywho, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out with us. You know, it was a regular work day, but I still wanted to show you around Delta in the little town that I have fallen in love with. And Fiends is gonna bark because there's another dog out there. So I'm gonna tell you that we will see you guys on the next adventure, wherever the road may take us. Bye.